Dear students, some of you have said that the video that included the flower structure was not very clear to you. So I am just repeating and making another video so that you can follow regarding the flower, right? So today in this video I will discuss the structure of the flower, its importance, why is it existing in a plant body, and what are its utilities, or why a flower is very important in a plant body, right? So first of all I will draw the structure of a flower, right? So big one question, what is a flower? What is a flower? That is our first question. What is a flower? So how will you define? As per appearance, a beautiful part of a plant body, a beautiful part of a plant body responsible for remember regrowth. So flower is responsible for production of a plant again and again. Re means again. Production means making of plants again and again on this earth. And for this work, this flower is essential in a plant body. How it does that work? We'll discuss in the videos to come, right? So first of all, what is a flower? A beautiful part of plant body responsible for reproduction of plants, or responsible for reproduction in plants, right? This is the part that exists in the shoot system of the plant body. In the shoot system of the plant body, you will find this. You may have seen various kinds of flowers: the rose flower, the marigold, the China rose, then lotus, dahlia. So many, means if you try to enlist the flowers, I think he will have a very big list of flowers, right? And various plants have different kinds of flowers, right? So for the study in biology, what is a flower or structure of a flower? All of you need to copy down this figure in your biology copy, right? So the next is structure of a flower, or you can say the parts of a flower, the parts of a flower, the parts of a flower, right? You see, you need to copy this. Just go along with me, you will able to. This is the base. This is the base of the flower. As you have read about the leaf base. Leaf base. Do you remember the leaf base? This one is leaf base. The part of the leaf that attaches it to the branch or stem. Similarly, this is the base of the flower. This is called pedicel or stalk. Right? This is a plate-like structure, right? On which all the different walls of flower I told whorls. Whorls means they are present in a circle. The parts are arranged in a circle, right? So the next circle that is there is of sepals, right? So you just draw the figure as I am drawing. Though I am drawing the figure so that you can understand different parts of the flower. It will be easy for you to draw the way I am drawing. Clear? So a flower, a bisexual flower is basically or mainly we can say is made up of four, how many? Four different whorls. Whorls means one circle. On this circle, the circumference of the circle parts are arranged. Then one more inside, then one more inside, and at the last. So how many whorls are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Four circles. The parts of the flower are arranged in four different concentric circles. Concentric means all the circles have common center. This is the center of the circle and this center is for this circle, the biggest one. Then this center is for this second one also, third one also, and fourth one. So when many circles have one center, these circles are recognized as or known as concentric circles, right? So the flower whorls and this whole arrangement of the parts of the flower, they are called whorls. So these whorls that are arranged on this circumference, they are arranged in four different concentric circles, right? The outermost whorl, this is made up of sepals, right? So this hole here, you see in this circle what you will find? Sepals, right? Here you will find one, here you will find another, here another one, here another one. This way you have so many sepals, right? After this comes the part that is known as petal, right? And then this part is stamen, and this whole part is pistil, right? These sepals, one sepal may not be there. There are many sepals that are present in that circumference of the outer circle, right? All together, all these sepals together, they make a word, a circle they make, right? And this circle of sepals is known as calyx, is known as calyx, C-A-L-Y-X, is known as calyx, C-A-L-Y-X, is known as calyx. Then similarly, in the next inner circle from outside, when we go to the second circle, is made up of beautiful attractive petals. These petals, they make the flower look beautiful, right? The word of petals is known as corolla. The word of petals is known as corolla. And similarly, these stamen, they are also present all around, right? So, and this circle of stamens makes androecium, inclusive, right? And then pistil maybe one or maybe many, and they exist in the center of the flower, right? And this word of pistil makes calyx. Oh, sorry. This means gynoecium. Gynoecium, right? Here you see sepals are made of the parts are not differentiated at your level. So we simply say one structure, that is sepal, and the full circle is called calyx. Right? The full word of sepals is called calyx. These petals are very brightly colored, attractive structures that really give a beautiful, attractive appearance to the flower. Right? These petals, the word of petals is known as corolla. Right? And this is stamen you see, here you see one part and this one is another part. Right? So, this lobe-like structure is known as anther, and this thread-like structure is known as filament. The filaments, right? And these together they make stem. Is that clear to all of you? So, this stamen is having two parts. At the top, it has a lobular structure, lobe-like structure, and this is known as anther. And this lobe-like structure rests on a filamentous or thread-like structure known as filament. Together, anther and filament together, they make the stamen, right? They make the stem. Clear? So this one is first part, this one is the second part. Oh, this one. This is the base. This is the part that attaches. The first part of the flower will be calyx. This. The petals, the second one. Then the stamen is the third one. And the fourth one again here you see the whole structure is not uniform. So this part is known as the stigma. And this from here up to here, this is style. And this part is known as oval. Right? And all these three parts together, they make pistil, one pistil, and the word of the circle of the pistil is known as gynoecium. Is that clear to all of you? So these are the four parts of the flower, right? Sepals, the word of sepals is known as calyx. Petals, the word of petals is known as corolla. Then stamen, the word of stamen is known as lucium. Then pistil, and the word of pistil is known as gynoecium. When I say word means the circle of, when the circle on whose circumference the pairs are placed, right? So you see this, suppose these are calyx, my fingers are calyx, they are arranged in a circle, one calyx, second, third, fourth, fifth, five calyx, no, five sepals, and these five sepals, this is sepal, this is sepal, this is sepal, this is sepal. This one is a sepal, this one is another, this one is another, this one is another, this one is another. And you see, this whole circle is known as, calyx. Right? Similarly, one petal, another petal, another petal, another petal, another. In a circle they are present, and this circle of petals is known as corolla. Then comes the stamen. The circle of stamens is known as androecium, and the innermost circle at the center is the circle of pistil and is known as gynoecium. So these are the different parts of the flower. And here one more thing I would like to add to your knowledge. This stamen or androecium is the male part of the flower. Male part of the flower, and this gynoecium or pistil is the female part of the flower. Female part of the flower. So you see, a bisexual, bi meaning two, sexual means sexes, the genders. Both the genders, if are present in a flower, that flower is called as bisexual flower. A flower which retains or which contains the male part as well as the female part, both the parts are present. Such a flower is called a bisexual flower. Will you remember what is a bisexual flower? A bisexual flower is such a flower which contains or which has both the male part, that is androecium, and the female part, that is gynoecium, are present. Both male and female parts are present or are existing in that flower. Such flower is known as a bisexual flower. There are some flowers, when I talk about the sexes, so there are certain flowers which have only the male parts. In that case, will you call them bisexual flower? No. In that case, we call such flowers as male flowers. Right? There are certain flowers, they may not have male parts. They may have only the female parts, this gynoecium or pistil, along with this sepal and petal. In that case, will you call them a bisexual flower? No. In that case, if only the female part is present, we call it as a female flower. Right? So flowers may be female flower, flowers may be a male flower, flowers may be a bisexual flower, or flowers may be a neuter flower, where you will see both parts are present but are inactive. They can't perform their duties what they have to do. Right? So in this video, this is all for today, and this is all you have to draw in your biology copy. I am just recollecting what we have read. This is the base of the flower, called the pedicelllar stalk. This attaches the flower to the branch. Then parts start from here. There is a circle of sepals, green color. They are generally green color. They are not necessarily green, but most of them are green. Right? In certain flowers where they grow in very cool climate, they may be pink or red also. Right? But most of them are green. In our region, in our country, most of them are green, where the climate is little hot. So this outermost wall of the flower is known as calyx, and calyx is made up of sepals. The next wall is corolla, made up of petals. Petals are very brightly colored, beautiful, attractive parts of the flower. The next wall is called the androecium, made up of stamen. Stamen is further made up of enzo and filament, and these are the main parts of the flower. They perform like a male in a family or in our community. The innermost wall is the gynoecium, is the female part of the flower. It's made up of pistil. Pistil further is made up of stigma, style, and ovary. Right? So these are the different parts of the flower. You must remember. That's all. Take care. Good day.